almost learned how to get past it. Like
You had to, yeah.
yeah, there's just things I can do to escape
Yeah.
within the dreams.
What do you mean?
It's just like let's say you can change your scenery to restart the
You
process.
have more power than you realize at the beginning, basically.
At the beginning, you're just
'Cause you're like the creator still, you know what I mean? You can still do shit in your dream.
yeah. In the beginning, you're just stuck with the evil, and you don't know how to get around it. But now, if it starts, I can change locations in the dream.
Pretty much as soon as you realize that something's fishy, you're like, okay, I'm dreaming, so now I
as soon as the fishy
can.
thing happens within the dream, I just try to immediately change the scenery in the dream. Like, let's say I'm in my house, I can be at a theme park. I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
I can travel like quickly.
This is wild, bro.
Like if I think about something different, it will bring up a different scenery within the dream, a place I've been.
Anywhere you want to go.
Yeah, anywhere I've been.
Maybe we're
If I-
interdimensional beings and we don't even realize
If I
it,
wanted
dude.
to be Epcot, I
Maybe
could
this
go to
wasn't our
Epcot
original
right away
dimension, dude.
in my dream.
No, I think
You can go anywhere as long as you think about it in the dream.
I just think we're way more powerful than we think.
And we're being
we're
dumbed
led
down
to believe.
purposely.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
oh, so
dude.
much shit's hidden from us that, like,
We're gonna have an episode soon where we're gonna dive deep into fucking fluoride.
It
and
almost feels like
Plastics
food
and
plastic
fucking-
and all that. But go ahead, TJ.
it almost feels like we're traveling together. So like let's say they find me at a location within the dream. It feels like it found me at the location. And then I can travel somewhere else. And it will also find me at the other location. It's following me to the locations, it feels like. It's like I'm being chased. But if I keep changing locations, I can get out of the dream with enough rest to not be tired the next day.
that's
How long
crazy.
does it take in your mind, and how long does it take in reality? You think?
Does time feel about the same?
The whole thing is like
no, I bet you in your mind it takes like
in my
hours
mind
and
it's,
hours,
it's,
but
it's
in
like
real life,
in my
it's like
mind
20
it's like
minutes.
a 24 hour to 48 hour process.
Damn,
There's
bro.
2 days sometimes.
Just in
of
one
living.
sleep.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and it's like 6 hours later.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be like 5.5, 6 hours. I also don't sleep more than 6 hours anymore. So
Yeah, I take naps. I'm old now. That's what old people do. Sleep for 5 hours and take a nap.
That's the way to do it.
But so check this out though. You know, an atom. So everything's made up of atoms, right? And an atom is 99.9% empty. There's nothing in it. Literally nothing in it, right? And I'm like retarded, so I can't really explain it that well. But there's electrons, protons, and neutrons, right? 2 of those things are literally just vibration, and the other one I'm pretty sure is just a light, basically. So it's literally nothing. Isn't that wild to think about? So then you think about dreaming, it's like, what even are we?
Yeah. It blows my mind.
We're like electric beings, just, and I don't know, man. I feel like we're really dumbed down right now between like the school system, Rockefeller school system, the food, all the seed oils, all the bullshit they put in the food, the pesticides, the fluoride in all the water.
They have
everything.
to explain everything to everyone because everything has to have an explanation, or people will just
Keep searching.
break the systems.
But
Like
all
if
their
everyone thinks
explanations are
everything's
retarded.
fake, then everyone will just break the system.
That's what I feel like
Everything
is
is fake.
happening lately.
Everything's fake and gay.
I
None of
feel
this
like
shit's
people are
working
waking up a
anymore.
lot. Like one of the most searched things on Google right now is Nephilim.
That's wild.
Yeah, it wasn't searched at all
Freaking-
5 years ago, 2 years ago,
Yeah,
not
that
even
could
a
also
year
be
ago.
a trap. It could also be, if you think about it enough, it will continue to manifest itself. So that could be, I mean, it could be
You're
in
really
the
starting
trapping.
to speak my language now.
Yeah, if everyone is talking
Yeah.
about the Nephilim, and
It's
worried
all
Nephilim.
about emotion. If you're having a thought and you're putting emotion into the thought, that emotion is going to create energy, and the energy is going to create reality. Like straight up, I'm not even joking.
So like there's more people thinking about.
So if a lot of people are putting a lot of emotion and a lot of thought behind Nephilim,
Yeah, and they
that's
might
that,
want
dude.
that.
Thoughts,
Yeah.
emotions.
You think that these things?
Reality.
You think it got like put out there by accident?
We're literally manifesting it for them.
Yeah, it's not an accident. They want you
I'll
to
take my
think
shirt
about
off
it.
right now. Fucking Top lobster.
They
That's
want
fucked
people
up.
to think about it at all times, probably.
I
Yeah.
mean, I actually heard something similar to this. They were talking about this other dude. He was talking about Dogman, Tony Merkel, and they were saying like he's basically just like manifesting Dogman into existence by talking about him all the time, you know? So maybe that is like, I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
every time it gets Googled or people search for or do any research on it, the gate gets bigger just a little bit.
Yeah, the warp gate, and then just coming more and more dogmen are just entering the world. More and more Nephilim are crawling through malls in Miami.
How many dogmen came across the border?
It's just wide open. Nobody's even guarding the fucking portal anymore.
That's why the robot president's letting them in.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's basically a robot at this point, to be fair.
Yeah. He's something, man. He is something.
Robot president.
I can't get over your dreams, dude.
I'm so happy I asked.
I'm trying to move on, and I can't. Every time I do, I just start thinking about it again, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the scariest part of life for me was those dreams.
Well,
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
And they're unexplainable, so you could do all the
Those are my favorite
research. I'm just
things.
like, I can't explain what's really happened, but...
Do you ever go to one of those people who, like, read dreams or
Oh,
whatever?
no.
Why
I don't
not?
want to...
No.
Googling dream interpretations.
I would like to... I like to really self-analyze it because I don't want someone else to...
Yeah, because what if
influence
they don't
my
have
own.
your best interest at heart, and then they're going to goad the demon on, dude, and they
I'm
just go to the
glad
dark-
I-
What if you went to the dark side? That would be wild.
You
I'm
think it
glad
could
I quit
happen?
having
You
those
could-
dreams.
Darth T.
when you think about when people explain
Mike and TJ, the fucking evil.
like when you hear people explain like selling your soul, do you think that a guy just shows up at your door, or do you let them in through dreams?
Oh, you have
No,
to.
I think you have. They need consent. That's some weird shit I've kind of like gleaned. I feel like they always want consent. They tell you what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
basically asking for consent.
Yeah, do you
literally.
think that happens like
So
in the
'cause you're
real world?
resisting-
There's not. I don't
They
think
might
there's a-
take you over through your dream, like, or
I
through a
think that's what
different.
happens. I don't think you get there.
It's crazy that you're talking about this because I was just saying my dream stopped that I had, and I had that similar thing, but like years kept going. What
Yeah.
if my dude caught me?
Wait, what happened, Randy?
Like I used to have a dream where I felt like something was
Oh,
there
you-
like this, and I
you've
could
been
control
caught, you
shit for a
sold
little
it?
bit. But what if like I gave up? What if that motherfucker caught me, and that's why I quit having
now
the
you're
dream?
evil.
No, maybe
You
I'm
got
just.
caught.
This shit's
So,
wild.
But maybe he's just been
Got no
running
way
from
to
it for
trust
so
him.
long
I've been
that
running
he.
from it forever.
You got people chased by demons on every side, dude. And the Antichrist across the table. Dude.
I haven't had a lucid
Wild,
dream in
dude.
years though, but I don't remember him catching me. I was pretty clever. I made myself a tree.
I made
That's pretty good.
myself a tree.
The thing is, though,
Oh my
in my
gosh.
dreams, they would always know if I changed.
Yeah,
It has like a lock. It knows
What do you
everything.
mean?
but you can't see it, right?
Like,
Or
let's
you can
say
see
I'm
it
in
as, like-
control of everything that happens, in a way. It's in control by knowing exactly what I know and knows where I'm going and what I'm doing and what I am or who I am. Maybe. Yeah.
So what do you? But when you say it's a lock, what do you mean?
Like, let's say you're wrestling or someone's,
Okay.
you're rolling on a mat, right?
Okay.
It always feels like they have control.
Eventually, they can stop you from doing it.
It feels like they
They
have.
can like lock you where you are, or you can always change.
It's more like I'm always in guard,
Have you ever tried to talk to a
trying
motherfucker?
get away from them, but they're always on top, no matter what.
You're always on the defense.
Yeah,
Have you ever tried to go on the offense before?
yeah. It's really you can't do it.
Have you ever
Yeah.
tried to like communicate with it?
Did they just shit on you as soon as you?
There's no two-way communication.
No.
Once you get caught, it is only one-way communication between that and you.
What did it tell you, dude?
Oh, just negative. It's just
Just bad thoughts about yourself.
every negative thing that you could think of
Oh, no.
enters. Yeah.
It is a demon, bro. This is wild.
So like when you get caught, when it finally gets you, like let's say in a rear naked choke, and
And you're
layman's terms,
tapping pretty
yeah,
much.
that's it.
You just
that's
get to
when you're
hear
stuck.
all the horrible thoughts that you don't want to
Yes.
think, just
Yeah.
scourging. And like we were saying earlier, it's when you're like at that low frequency point, right?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of bad thoughts to think, right? So
yeah,
it's probably
you were
just like
already negative to
running
begin
through
with
your
it.
head. Yeah. Wow, bro.
Yeah. So
That shit blows my mind.
I am honestly, I think
that's what it feels like to me. It feels like I am always in danger of being submitted by the demon inside the head.
You already
Khabib
just fucking.
up in this bitch, dude. I don't even watch MMA.
So I get
That's
it. You wouldn't
wild.
want to try to communicate with it or attack it because as soon as
If
it,
you want to communicate with it, it's only a
Have you
one-way
ever-
street.
So when
Yeah.
it is like tapping you out, have you ever tried to communicate with it? Have you ever tried to like?
Well, yeah, you always are because it hurts so bad.
Right.
That's when it feels like reality. Like it's
like
always
physical pain.
like electric shock almost.
Man, this shit's crazy. I think we are like electric beings. And
It feels like I'm being
nothing
shocked.
bodies,
Like
just floating. through
yeah, I
fucking
feel like
ether.
it's like a continuous shock and all the memories. And
That's what I've
things.
heard. A lot of people when they
Like-
get abducted too have like when they have
Every,
that paralysis or whatever. They said it feels like an electrical shock, like
Every
electric running
bad
through the body.
thought that I've ever had, all at the same time.
Like electrocuting through your body.
I could hear my father telling me
Just
negative
bad shit,
things.
yeah.
Everything.
That's wild, dude.
Damn.
You could just everything that's ever happened.
That's some
Maybe you
demonic
should
shit,
do
dude.
some like ayahuasca or something.
I don't know, man.
I think I think I got a pretty good handle on the whole situation.
That'd be
at
scary,
this point
kind
in
of
my life.
imagine though doing that.
He's opened up a whole new realm somehow, and
You're
it's
basically
like,
just inviting the fight at that point, right?
or killing
I've
it.
been running from it for so long. Because every time I've ever tried to stand up to it, like
We need Josh here.
when I
'cause,
told
like,
my
we need somebody to be like.
I told my
TJ,
mom when I was
something
like
about
9 or something
God.
that this was happening, that I was having like these real big problems in my dreams, and she
Yeah.
told me to just say that it's not real in the dream, and that was not.
You ever tried to
something
yell
that
like
worked.
Jesus
That's
Christ
really
at it?
bad.
That did not work.
Yeah,
at
you're
all.